Hello everyone, this is grade 6, module 2, lesson 16 problem set. Now the lesson summary is going to really help us out here. So whenever we're looking at an addition problem, we're going to be looking at these statements right here. So I'm going to rewrite these to help me out. If I have the sum of two even numbers is even. So I'm going to do E plus E equals E. And E is going to be even, O is going to be odd. The sum of two odd numbers is even. So odd plus odd equals even. And then the sum of an even and an odd is going to be odd. That'll help me to refer back to real quickly. I know the statements will be fine, but I like to make it a little bit quicker for myself. So for multiplying, same thing. The product of two evens, so E times E will be E, or even. Product of two odds is going to be odd, and the product of an even and an odd is even. And it could be even and odd or odd and even. Because of the commutative property, we can flop those numbers around for addition and multiplication. So let's take a look at what we have for these. The direction state, without solving, tell whether each sum or product is even or odd. Explain your reasoning. So we do not have to solve these. You can to do it, you can to check, but with our statements, that's what we're going to do as our explanation. So the first one I see is an addition, so I'm going to do it in red just to keep true to what I did up above. That's an even number. I'm adding an odd number. So if I look up above, do I have anything like that? E plus O, and I see it right there. So my answer is going to be odd. And then my explanation will be the sum is odd because the sum of an even and an odd number is odd. And that's what it says right there. And there's my statement right there. The next one is multiplication. So I'm going to do this one in blue. And I see my first number is even. And my second number is odd. And the way I can tell that is by the last digit. That's a 0, so that's even. That's a 1, so that's odd. So E times O, even times odd. And I see it right there, so my answer is going to be even. Meaning my product will be even. And the reason why is because the product of an even number and an odd number is even. So that's going to be my statement. So there's my statement right there. For 3, big numbers, but I see it's multiplication, so I'm going to use blue, and when I look at that, it's a little intimidating at first, but again, I just have to look at my last digit. It ends in a 1, meaning that's an odd. It ends in a 9, that means it's odd. So odd times odd, and I can see it right here. It'll be an odd. So my answer, or my product, is going to be an odd, and my statement is right there. The product of two odd numbers is odd. Let's take a look at 4, and I see another addition one, so I'm going to go to red. My first number is even because of that 2 in the ones place. My second number is even because of the 4. So an even plus an even. So if I look up above, I see it right there. So that's going to make this even. And the reason why is right here. The sum of two even numbers is even. So that's going to be my explanation. Now for the last one, this gets a little bit more challenging. We can't just look at it and see two different things. We're going to break this into a different set of problems. So I'm going to be using red for this because I see they're all addition. So let's start with the first one. We have an even plus an odd. And I know if I look up above, I have an even plus an odd will get me an odd. So that's my starter part. And I'm going to kind of do my explanations as I go. So even plus odd gets me an odd. If I do an odd plus, now I'm moving over to the 67. So I've taken those out. Plus 67, that's an odd plus odd, which equals, let's go back up to the top and look, an even. So now I have an even number, and I did the 67 plus 91, which is an even plus odd. So what's an even plus odd? We have to look up, and we have even plus odd is right here. That's going to give me an odd. So I'm just taking it one step at a time. So now I'm at an odd, and I just did 91, so now I'm going to do 34. So I have an odd plus an even. And that's going to be the same that we just had. The commutative property says even plus odd or odd plus even. So that'll give me an odd. So I'm left with an odd plus 56, which is an even number. So another odd plus even to give me an odd. So my answer for that whole statement for number 5 is going to be odd because of the steps I did down below. That's just easiest for me to show. Odd plus 67 means odd plus odd equals even. And I think that's good for my explanation. If you need it in word form, you can easily break that apart and make it into word form. But that looks good to me. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the rest of your problem set.